And me is like, yay. All right, so moving on. We double booked today, so we've got a really tight schedule, but I want to welcome first to the front here one of our Proving Ground participants. You all know Proving Ground is the University of South Carolina's student-led entrepreneurial pitch competition, right? And so it just happened back in February, and so I'm going to welcome Brooks Harring here to tell us a little bit about Run Phase.
It was Donnell Jennings. I got to put that in my notes. Somebody I don't want to tick off as an aspiring physical therapist.
Yeah, we regulate you guys.
While she's looking at I just want to say thank you guys so much for having me this morning. It's an amazing opportunity to be here. I know that entrepreneurship, in a more traditional sense, is finding something novel, taking a novel idea or finding a niche and taking advantage of that and kind of making it your own. And I'll preface with what I'm going to show you. The idea that I have that has developed over the past few years is not the least bit novel. It's not. It's something that already exists. It's something that's absolutely proven. What I have found is a huge gap, and it's right here in the Midlands. So my name is Brooks Harring. I'm a student physical therapist right here at the University of South Carolina. I just finished my first year, and I'm going to be starting clinical rotation later on this summer. The program is called Run Phase. And so like I said, Run Phase isn't very novel. It's just something that is needed in the area. So when I left, is there a clicker? Is this how we do this? Oh. So a little background on me. I spent 6 years on active duty in the Navy, 2 years as an Army civilian in Afghanistan. I was a weapons specialist. When I left the military, I wanted to find a way to continue serving. I helped my dad run a restaurant for a few years. Cockpit Barbecue was over across from Williams-Brice Stadium. And my brother came down and scolded me for not going to school. So I went to the VA, and I was like, they're not going to send me to school. Well, they said, yeah, you can go to school. I go, what do I go to school for? They're like, I don't know, you got to figure that out. So from a weapons specialist to restaurateur, and now I'm being presented with this opportunity to find a future, and I have absolutely no idea what I want to do. So they give me a test to take that's going to analyze my personality and tell me where I belong. And it comes back that I belong in the medical field, which is flabbergasting to me, after blowing stuff up for the past few years. So I do some soul searching. It took about 2 weeks. Call it an epiphany, call it whatever you want. I was like, I'm going to be a physical therapist. I'm going to help veterans who are amputees, TBI, burn victims. I'm going to help those. I'm going to help those who gave more than I gave. I never felt like, I came home with all 10 fingers and toes. So I decided that that's what I wanted to do. I didn't really know at the time what I was embarking on, what I was going to discover going into physical therapy. Run Phase properly is rehabilitation through power, hypertrophy, aerobic strength, and endurance. It's a strength training program. There's a million gyms, right? There's gyms everywhere. It's a rehabilitation program. There's tons of rehabilitation programs everywhere, right? This doesn't really seem like a novel idea. But the purpose of Run Phase is to essentially combine, and this is directly from the Articles of Incorporation, to essentially combine rehabilitation, strength training, and peer counseling under one roof. It does not exist here. It does not exist anywhere close to here. And we have Shaw, we have Jackson, we have Lejeune, we have MCAS Cherry Point, we have McIntyre, we have the National Guard units all around. We have Jackson right next door. And there's no program like this. There are veterans that are my age that are coming back losing limbs, with burns, with TBI, suffering from PTSD, and various other injuries that aren't ready to settle for basic quality of life. They're not ready to feel old. They want to keep pushing. They want to lift weights. They want to run. They want to compete. And the closest Paralympic program, there's golf in Blythewood. There's a program way up in the upstate. There's one program down in Charleston. It's lacking. There's a huge gap. The research is there. This is just, these little clips are just what I could fit on one slide. I could inundate you with research right now about how strength training, endurance training, powerlifting enhances the life of amputees, burn victims, TBI. It's everywhere. Our board of directors Myself, I'm the chairman. We also have Leonard Anderson. If you're not familiar with Leonard Anderson was in the Air Force. He was a military police. He had a K9 dog that he was a bomb sniffer. He was blown up, lost his left arm, most of his right hand. I won't show you what he has left. You can imagine he's missing those two, and he's missing part of this one. So it's kind of funny. But Leonard is the poster child. He competes in baseball, in golf. He's got that drive that we're looking to exemplify in all of our veterans. And Dr. Patel is a professor at USC, and he works with Prisma. He is a biomechanics genius. We're already registered as a nonprofit corporation in South Carolina and recognized as a 501c3 nationally. We have partnerships with the Dorn VA, thank God he's a PT, and Palmetto Health, which is now Prisma. And our ultimate goal is to apply in 2021 for the VA's Adaptive Sports Grant to open this facility in 2022. This is what I'm working on right now. In between, I'm in school Monday through Thursday, basically Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. And any bit of spare time that I get, I work on developing this and trying to make sure everything's ready. I learned from the restaurant that in order to be successful, I needed to plan way in advance. And so I'm using this entire 3 years to set up for 2022. Any questions?
Give him a hand.